have to understand that Jesus believed and taught and predicated his teaching on the reality that Israel had a prophetic future, a part of God's future plan that was written about majorly in the prophets. So this is what Jesus was saying after he talks about what we would consider to be the events that are around the tribulation. But in Luke 21, he talks about Jerusalem being destroyed. Verse 20 is the destruction of Jerusalem. And then it says, 21, let those who are in Judea flee. And then look what it says in verse 24. And they will fall by the edge of the sword and be led away captive into all nations. And by the way, that's what happened. 1 million Jews were slaughtered, and every other one they could find, the Romans sold into slavery. And Jerusalem will be trampled by Gentiles. Now look at this ending. Until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. When Jesus explained to his disciples the future, he built everything about the future around the city of Jerusalem. And he said that even the very end is determined by when the trampling of Jerusalem by the Gentiles is over. Then you know that God is moving into the next phase. Well, that's what we're going to look at this evening. And basically, Jerusalem, God says, is the trigger. And by the way, it's had a history of being a troublesome place. No city has been coveted and fought over as much as Jerusalem. Among all the cities of the world, no city has been conquered, destroyed into the dozens of times like Jerusalem has. And as I said last week, there's really no reason. Jerusalem, the city of peace, was conquered by the Babylonians, the Macedonians, the Ptolemies, the Selucids, the Romans, the Byzantines, the Persians, the Arabs, the Seljuks, the Crusaders, the Mongols, the Mamelukes, the Turks, the British, the Jordanians, and that's only some of the conquerors. Even within that, there were subsets who worked. And their names have fluttered across the pages of its bloody history and anguished past. Jerusalem is a sacred city, a city that has played a role in history totally out of proportion for either its economy, its size, or its strategic value. It's only because God so forcefully placed his name on that city.